I'm hanging out with Naomi Rosenblum, and guess what? You got some great art here. Let everybody know about your art.
We do. So today I have a few of my wrestling pieces and prints, and then obviously, yes, you can see some of them right there. We even got the Rock and Cody print that I just painted. And then we have the actual painting right here, which is awesome because you can see what it looks like in person.
It's very awesome. I mean, when I saw it on Twitter,
Yeah.
or X, really,
X,
I was
it's
like,
still
man,
Twitter.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
You're doing great stuff.
Thank
So where can
you.
everybody get your stuff if they can't come here?
Yeah, so you can get it all on my website. It's just naomirosenblum.com, and I have it all listed there. And if you have any questions, you can always just shoot me a DM, and I'd be happy to help you. So.
All right, awesome. And I just got to ask, what's your favorite food?
Oh my God, my favorite food?
I've been asking everybody
Okay,
that.
this is crazy, but I love egg salad. I've been on like a big egg salad kick recently, which is random, but
It's good.
I love a good egg salad.
All right. I'm hanging out with Nixon Newell. Nixon, hi, how are you? I'm Papa Denk, local Northeastern podcaster, I guess. How are you having a good time here at Big Event?
It's good. I'm having a lot of fun. Great name, by the way. Hell of a name. Papa Dang.
Thank you. My son named me.
Yeah.
True story. Tell me about all your merch you got.
I've got 2 new t-shirts. This is my Nixon Lives On that, I designed it when I first got released the first time, then got re-signed, and then came back. I was like, perfect time to do it. And then me doing a wizard to a wizard is the best one. And then pictures. And a fan brought me a lovely flower.
I saw that. That was a good moment. Yeah. How exciting is that, right?
So sweet.
Now, I got to ask you, what's your favorite food? I've been asking everybody that.
Ooh, it differs. Right now I'm on birria tacos.
Oh,
Right
okay.
now.
All right.
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Right
good.
now that's
I didn't
my
expect
thing.
that.
That's my thing right now. I love it.
Okay, I recently. Ultimate athlete J-Rod. How you feeling after that match, huh?
Hey, I feel great. I'm still OVW Women's Champion, so I can't complain. But I don't know if you saw it. I technically should be champion.
You should.
Double champ.
You should be double champ, yeah.
So, hey, I may be back, and, I may have to take the strap from here with me.
All right, what about Ruthless Lala staring you down at the end, huh?
Hey, Ruthless Lala, she may be ruthless, but she hasn't met the dark side of J-Rod.
All right, what's next for J-Rod after here?
Hey, I'm trying to think because I'm confusing all my weeks, all this
WrestleCon?
travel. I mean, WrestleCon eventually, but I'm each weekend doing different bookings and different opportunities. I was in Minnesota yesterday with MAW, but hey, making it happen, and you'll see me around.
All right, thank you for a moment of your time. J-Rod!
Let's go! You already know.
Trained me, shown me guidance are on these walls, and it feels bizarre and surreal to be joining.
The hottest guys. He's broke. He's got more bling than my pickup.
Hey, Mondo, what is up, brother?
Jacked in tan, that is, Papa Dick. You gotta get it right. Jacked in tan.
He's an outright kind of guy. But listen, we got Slime Ball City.
Ebony is trashy. Dolly, what are you doing? Scream Queens is what I like it, Dark Papa Dink. You don't? Are you scared of the Dark Papa Dink?
It's great. It's great. I can't wait. That Titan has left. Mark my words, Harry.
I'm doing great. How are you? We just talked to O'Shea.
And this is cool. I'm now I'm not only athlete, but
You got
the dirt.
I understand always making a name for yourself and let everybody know all about your merch right now.
I'm gonna try to get through to her. That's my motivation.
Buy 100 of them at 87 cents each. That's $8.07, right? Yeah. Or no?
I wish I could.
Right here. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing fine.
I lost my voice because of a huge choke slam. You'll see that. I'll post it. I'm sorry about that.
Welcome to Beyond the Barricade. I'm your host, Papa Denk. And I got a very special guest. Let me bring to you the island girl herself, TT. Hi.
Aloha.
Aloha. I can't do it. All right. I have some flyers here for you. Let's go over the flyers in no particular order. There you are. Your hand. You're holding up. What is that actually? What championship is that?
That's the PGWA championship. Yeah, that was
PGWA.
a long time ago.
Wow, that is a nice belt. I'm a belt guy. I love titles, belts, championships. I love them. All right, and now there you are. You are the inaugural IPW Women's Champion right there. And then there's your information for anybody that wants to book the Island Girl TT at gmail.com. Gotta throw in the at. You got New Era Fitness Kids Wrestling Camp coming up. Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm excited about this one.
That's awesome. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. So I own a gym, and it's called New Era Fitness and Wellness, and we're having our first ever kids camp for wrestling. And the kids seem to be really excited about it. Every time they come to the gym, they're dying to get into the ring. And so I really want to teach them the basics and the fundamentals and the safety, and then I want to have a show at the end of the week.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a good deal. I love that. Make sure everybody signs up. $150 per child, limited to ages 7 to 11. I think that's great for the future of the wrestling business. 100%.
It's gonna be so much fun.
It is. And then we got Bizarro Wrestling coming up on May 18th. Ooh, look at that. You got Jay Lethal there.
Yeah. I used
James
to do motion
Storm.
capture with Jay Lethal, actually.
But did you really? All right. That's cool. Let's talk about it. So tell me, what was the motion capture for?
It was for WWE 2K and SmackDown versus Raw. So I was there 10 years doing motion capture, and it first started out with THQ, SmackDown versus Raw, and then it got bought out by 2K. So then we ended there.
Awesome. All right, let's start off with the number one question. How did you fall in love with professional wrestling?
How did I fall in love with professional wrestling? So it always gets asked to me, how did I start? And, I always say the same thing. It was never my dream to be a professional wrestler. It was my husband's dream. And we lived in Hawaii. Okay. And we took our kids in our clothes and we moved to Louisville, Kentucky, and we started a wrestling career there.
Wow.
The first day of training, we went into the office and the trainer came up to us and just said, is it going to be you or both of you, or what are we doing? And then my husband looked at me and said, you want to do it? I was like, what? He goes, why not? You're not doing anything. He goes, come on. So I was like, okay, let's do this, and I was awful. I was so bad. Like I didn't know my left hand from my right hand. And, but eventually the type of person I am, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it 100%. And, when I really took it seriously is when I dove all in and I said, you know what, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And started really, studying tape and, talking about it, asking questions, and really trying to perfect my craft.
Okay. What kind of tapes were you watching to study?
So back in the day, I was watching a lot of Lita, Trish Stratus, Jazz, Victoria. I was watching, just learning the differences between the baby faces, learning, how different they sell from each other, how to tell a story in the ring, what does it mean to tell a story in the ring, what does it mean to engage a crowd, so just a lot. I really asked a lot of questions, and my husband did help me out a lot with that.
Awesome. We got a question from a fan right here. Robert, did you get your name from Elton John's song Island Girls?
No, I actually
No, Robert.
Actually, my name came from, it just kind of came about because I'm from the island of Hawaii. And that's how, because people didn't know my name, they just automatically put that name on me. They just said, that the girl, the island girl, so.
I get it. Okay. All right. That's
and people know me as the island girl. They don't ever know my name. So it's that's funny awesome. Because they just call me, who's that Hawaiian girl? Or, so.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Mike Robbins says, Mikey's in the building. Hi, how are you? I don't know, Mikey. Do you?
I do. I know Mike. He's he's out of Canada, and he's a really he's my social media. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Mike. What's up, buddy? All right, let's go into toughest match to date. What has been your toughest match to date?
Toughest match to date. Let's see.
And who was the opponent?
Gosh. Well, I would that would have to be a close between my daughter. Um,
Okay. Your
and
daughter wrestles?
yes, she does. And I'll tell you why it was the hardest match to date because you're in there with your daughter and you don't want to hurt her. So
I hear you.
there's times when you really got to turn it up and
Right.
but toughest match to date.
What's her ring name?
Tsunami.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Cool.
she's an up and comer, so you guys should look out for her. She was trained by a lot of great people, Luke Gallows, Micah Taylor, myself.
Oh. Gotcha.
No, she's a really great worker, and she listens well, and she wants to learn, and this is what she wants to do. So
Awesome.
yeah. So I would have to say that the toughest match because I really want to give her a good match as well as I want to have a great match. So it is really challenging to go in there with somebody that you're related to and not get upset. If something goes wrong and vice versa, like them get upset or whatever. You got to like find a happy medium. How to work together.
Gotcha. That must have been a great storyline too.
Yeah, we've had a lot of fun, and we're still not done. We work each other all over the place. We actually have a match coming up in Florida, Leesburg, Florida, at a bike rally. So we're going to be meeting each other there.
That's awesome.
So yeah,
all right.
A lot of fun.
Robert's got another question. Who gave you the best advice on the wrestling business?
The best advice in the wrestling business would have to have been, gosh,
Jay Lethal.
I don't know who gave me this advice, but they just said if you're not having fun, it's time to hang it up.
Okay, that's good advice.
Because this is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be something that you dread doing, because once you're done having fun, then the magic's gone.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm the same way here doing this stuff.
Yeah.
If it's not fun,
that's the way I am.
To hang it up.
I'm like that with everything. I have like 10 jobs. Trust me, I know. And
I hear you.
I'm not having fun, and they're all fun, and that's why I keep them all. So people think I'm nuts because they're just like, "Don't you have enough jobs?" I'm like, "But I like it."
Right. Mike's telling us that both you and Tsunami will be in Canada in early May.
Yes. It's gonna be her first time going to Canada, and
oh, okay.
Yeah.
But not your first time.
Not my first time. It's gonna be my second time. Yes.
Awesome.
And I loved it when I went. Everybody was so great.
What are you looking forward to the most being in Canada?
Meeting more people.
Okay.
Meeting more people. Like everybody, like I said, the first time I went, everybody was so great, and I had a great match with one of the girls there, and the promotion was great. I mean, just my whole experience was awesome. That's why I want to go back.
Steven Person said Canada is awesome.
Yes, it is.
He is also a professional wrestler right out here in the Northeast. If you're looking to book Steven Person.
Okay. Steven. Hey, Steven.
He just lost all his hair. All right.
Where'd your hair go, Steven?
Well, they shaved his hair in a match.
Oh. Okay. Aw.
Sorry, bud. Oh man, he just threw me off on my game. All right. Opponents you want to wrestle this year that you haven't wrestled yet?
Oh my gosh, there's so many I want to wrestle that I haven't. I think about it. I'm like, why have I not wrestled you yet? Like Mercedes Martinez, why haven't I wrestled you yet?
Okay.
I would love to wrestle her. I have never wrestled. One of the ones that I wanted to wrestle against was Melina back in the day, and I never got to wrestle against her. Yeah. And then, of course, I would love to wrestle Trish Stratus. I did get to meet her one time before. It was her last match. I was backstage and I watched her last match, and
the one she had recently.
No. This was a long time ago.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I've been in this a lot.
Wow. Okay.
But no, and I'm happy to see her back in the ring, you know, and that kind of got me excited. And I was like, oh my God, you know?
Yeah.
But no, like seriously, Mercedes Martinez would be one that I would love to face.
Awesome. What are some I'll say that one for later. What are some of the stuff you're eating nowadays? Favorite foods?
Favorite foods? Sushi. I love sushi.
Sushi. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a sushi person.
No.
No.
Well, I'm from Hawaii, so we love fish.
That makes sense.
Love our fish, and our raw fish. So I love sushi, but I do love pizza.
Have you had New York pizza?
I have. I went to New York one time to go watch SmackDown, and I did. I was on the street, and I said, "No, I gotta get pizza," and I had to have a hot dog off the street too.
Okay, how was that experience?
It was good. It was
Okay.
good.
All right, good. Tell me and this is gonna be like just a general question. Tell me the best part of being in Hawaii. I've always wanted to go there.
Oh my gosh, just the vibe of being laid back, and it just feels like you just don't have to be anywhere. Even when you do have to be somewhere, it feels like you're on island time, you know, and that's what we call it, island time. And if you're late, you're late.
It doesn't work here in New York. Your boss starts yelling at you.
Trust me. I've tried it.
My boss yells at me when I'm late. When I'm on island time. So.
Right. You have a shirt that says so.
That's right. I'm on island time, boss. That's a good one. All right. I'm going to use that to yell at me some more. It's not a big deal.
No.
All right. Match you want to be in, you haven't been in yet.
Well, I think I announced the one that I wanted to be in, like a type of match. You think?
Yes.
Okay.
Type of match. Sorry, I wasn't specific.
Oh no, it's okay. I don't know. I think I've done them all.
Done them all? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I've had a little taste of everything, and I have no desire to do a hardcore match. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Federations you want to work for that you haven't worked for yet?
I'd like to step into NWA, TNA, AEW. I would love to just, step into there for
anybody in NWA that you want to wrestle?
So I did have a small feud with Tiffany Nieves at OVW, and I really loved working with her. And all the girls there seem to be really, really good. So I wouldn't mind, getting to work all of them.
Okay.
It's pretty amazing.
Let's talk about OVW then. Best memory working at OVW.
Best memory working at OVW.
And how was Al Snow?
Oh, he's great. Al Snow's great. He's very laid back and very direct. Like he'll tell you, how it is. And I didn't really have a lot of interaction with him, but for the interaction that I did have, he's great. He'll tell you what you need to know and give you the advice that you need to hear and the critiques that you need to hear. So I really appreciated that. And I enjoyed the whole time that I was at OVW. I was actually at OVW, like I said, we moved from Hawaii. That was in 1990. My daughter was 1. That was 23 years ago. I was at OVW. And then
so you've seen some of the greats come through there.
Yes, I have. When I first walked into the training that first day, Jazz was actually in the ring training everyone.
Oh, okay.
He was teaching everybody how to do, I want to say, arm drags. And then she taught me how to do flippers. I got the flippers that I do are because she taught me how to do them, and I kept them. I kept that ever since. That's my signature thing.
Okay.
But Nick Dinsmore was my first trainer there. And I got to do a lot of stuff, with Mike Mondo and Beth Phoenix.
Mondo. I
Yeah.
love Mondo.
I used to do
I
motion
love
capture with him
Mondo.
too. Did motion capture with him too.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, he is. He is. Yeah, that's
Okay. All right. Who did you want to wrestle at OVW that you didn't get a chance to? Out of all those names that were there.
Mickey James.
Mickey James. All right. She's still doing great things, Mickey
Yes,
James.
she is.
She's
Yeah.
on LFG nowadays.
Yeah, I see that. I watch it too. I try to watch it, but one of my streaming channels doesn't work or something. I don't know.
Oh man. All right. We'll have to get that fixed for you. Robert says, who are some of your trainers?
So my first trainer was Nick Dinsmore, first ever trainer.
So everybody knows that was Eugene in WWE.
Yes.
Who was great.
Yes.
Just so you know.
Some of my trainers include Bill DeMott when I was signed with WWE, Jody Hamilton, Dave Taylor, and then I got a little taste of Doug Basham when I was at OVW this recently, and a little bit from Rip Rogers, not much, but a little bit.
Okay, I've heard his name a lot up here in the Northeast.
Yeah.
He's trained some good athletes.
Yeah, he's trained everybody. I mean, a lot of people that went through OVW went through Rip.
Yeah. What was his best advice to you?
Well, he never gave me advice. So I got thrown in a match with Jillian Hall.
Uh-huh.
And if she's watching, I'm sorry. But it was the first time I had ever had a match. It was my first match ever. Right. Like I said, I didn't know my left hand from my right hand. They threw me in as a heel. And it was only because I had my gear in the car, like I was told to. I mean, I was in no way, shape, or form ready for a match at all. Right. And we just had the most interesting match. And what Rip would do is he would line everybody up at the end of the show and on the line and like tell you what he thought of you.
Right.
He came down the line and she was like, oh my God, he's going to yell at us. And then he just looked at us and said, women, fragile creatures. And then
he kept going. Oh no.
I just stood there and I always smile at everything, so I'm just smiling.
Right. You're on island time, that's why. All right. Serena says, if you could pick anyone from the past and anyone from now to team up with, who would you choose?
Who to team up with? Let's see. Gosh, I would have to say I would love to team up with. Guys, there's so many. There's too many to choose from. You can't just choose one. I would choose
one.
Like Trish, Mickey.
Okay.
Lita.
Jillian. She might not want to, but
yeah, she's like, no, thank you,
no, thank you.
You're a friend.
That's awesome. All right, Robert, what you got for us? What was your first title you won?
Oh, okay. If I remember correctly, it was the NWA European Women's title, and I won it in Hawaii.
Okay.
And I carried it to Japan on my first tour, and I lost it to Fuka.
Okay. Fuka. All right, we answered your question. Yeah. Tell me about your time with WWE. What was your experience there?
So when I first got my contract, I was in disbelief. Like I didn't actually think that I would ever get one because, I was just there. And right. When it was offered to me, I didn't even believe it. I was like, what?
Uh-huh.
So I just took it all in and I was just there, like in the moment, like learning as much as I could, absorbing as much as I could. It was the time of my life. I'm a person that likes to sit back and just watch and listen, and I don't want to like be in the mix a whole
Right.
lot. But I did enjoy every single thing that I when I was training with Bill and Jody, um, Bill had a way of pushing you to your limit, in training.
Right.
And he helped me believe in myself to the point where like he pushed me to do things that I never thought were possible, like for me to do. And it made me tougher and stronger up here. And it just strengthened my career as a whole because like the confidence that you have behind you is
Right.
so important. But yeah, my experience with WWE and going backstage and meeting everybody and having to be, back there was
Right.
just mind blowing. It's so much. It's like at the time you're not thinking about it, but you're always being watched. You're
Mhm.
always like people are always just looking at you and like they're talking about you and you don't even know it and it could be good or bad.
Okay.
So I don't know. It was like walking on eggshells a lot of the time.
Gotcha. Now, did you get to interact with Vince? Like, did he give you any good advice?
I never I was able to have a conversation with Vince. The only time I ever had contact with him was I was walking down a hallway and he was coming towards me. I was going towards him and I said,
Hi.
like, we're doing this, and he was very nice. He's very sweet. He said hello and then we just went on our way. So
All right. Some of the things you want to accomplish this year.
some of the things I want to accomplish this year would be, like I said, I would love to step foot in an NWA ring. I would love to step foot in a TNA ring. I would love to step foot in an AEW ring. I just want to I want to do as much as I can before my career is over. And I want to soak it all in. I want to do everything.
What do you want to do after your career's over? Like, have you thought about that?
So I would love to mentor other girls and help them out and give back and see if I can, share my knowledge from the business. And
Mhm.
I do have a school here in my gym. So anybody who's interested in becoming a pro wrestler and wants to start out, I'm here. Uh, yeah, just help. I just want to help. I want to agent. I want to
Awesome.
still be a part of it.
Good stuff. Any top prospects in your school that you go, man, that person has it?
Um, so we have a lot of beginners, like a lot of beginners, but we do have people that have charisma. It's just a
Okay.
matter of, taking it in the right direction.
Right.
And it's a matter of them listening and really taking it all in and learning from their mistakes.
Okay. Favorite hobbies. What are some of your favorite hobbies?
Oh my gosh. I don't even think I have enough time to do a hobby.
Nah. you're too busy doing everything else.
I bartend, I do the gym, I have a spa.
Bartend too? Oh my gosh. You have time to sleep.
I don't have time to sleep. People always ask me, they're just like, when do you sleep? I'm like,
Right.
I nap.
I don't.
If my body shuts down, then I'm asleep. So no,
Good.
afterwards, I think I would love to continue, pursuing my gym. I love my gym. I love training people, personal training. And
Right.
like I said, if any girls want to pursue a wrestling career, I would love to be their coach.
And they can sign up right here. New Era Fitness. But from April 7th to the 11th, she's running a wrestling camp for kids ages 7 to 11, 150 per child. Call today. Please bring snacks and refillable water bottle. Now, what kind of snacks are they allowed to bring?
Oh, they can bring whatever. I'm gonna have lunch for them. I'm gonna do like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or something like that. Stuff kids like.
Right. That's awesome. That's good stuff you're doing. Thank you for that. That's good stuff. All right. let everybody know where they can follow you. And thank you for joining me tonight.
Thank you so much. You can follow me at the Island Girl TT on Instagram, IGTT, that's TEETEE on Facebook, and it's only because Facebook wouldn't let me put 2 T's. You can follow me. You can follow me at Island Girl _wow, and that's for women of wrestling. That's a completely separate page, and yeah, you can watch me every Saturday night on CW.
That's awesome. Thank you for joining me. We got to get Tsunami on here.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe a mother-daughter podcast, episode,
Yeah, that'd be great.
Serena, set that up. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. And make sure you follow the Island Girl TT. As for me, I got a couple things going on this weekend. I got KBP Luck of the Fury coming up this Saturday, March 22nd at the NYWC Sportatorium. Coming up Sunday, I'll be at Mulcahy's, even though I don't have the flyer, which I should put up. I'll be at Mulcahy's for NYWC for a fundraiser for soccer, Little League Soccer. So you can catch me there. In May, I'll be in St. Louis, Missouri for SICW's FanFest 3. Make sure you go to sicw.org to get your tickets. And, I'm getting kind of tired, so I'm going to have to get some coffee. I'm going to have to call one of my pals, Mr. Prince Nana, and get my coffee from PrinceNanaCoffee.com. Make sure you get your coffee from Prince Nana. It's actually really good. It really is. Mr. Rawfather, how are you, bud? All right, everybody. Have a good night. TT, hold on for one moment.